to peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. They've got Junior, and it's lights out in at the point guard. And for Indiana, they've got Ja Morant, and it's Campbell in at the 5. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes
that's not your bro. Walk past the damn car.
Damn, bro. What the fuck is going on?
And it's the Pacers to start out. To the left wing.
Good joy.
Here's the monster. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Pass to lights out. Outside Tate. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Indiana with a rebound.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Baker. His last outing, he had 20. Over Payton. Baker can't get it to go. Here's lights out. Pounded by Morant. Lights out. That's good.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's the monster, guarded by Payton. Here's the monster, blocked! And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Tate. A quick shot there. It's off target. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Now here's Tate. Pass to Junior. Outside Payton. Now here's Tate. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Okay, fans,
Fifth for free throw shooting, and they place in the top 10 in fast break points. They take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And when it comes to avoiding turnovers, they do a great job attacking under control. It's a delicate balance. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Baker, guarded by Payton. Pass to the monster. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Red. Launches it. No luck on that one. Junior passes to Lights Out. Towns taking his time here.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Tate outside, and the three-pointer goes. Tate's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Baker, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lights out, no good.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Big Red. And it's Junior with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. He'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Pacers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Baker. There's a screen. Three-pointer. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tate with it. Right side, Payton. Back to Tate. Just 5 to shoot. No luck on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's the monster. Rejected by Junior.
I'll give you my bike if you can prove you know your finances.
Right side, Payton. Outside Tate.
See if you're right. Okay,
Over Morant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Tate's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pajimski's checked in for Indiana. OG Anunoby's checked in for Milwaukee. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Indiana, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And, of course, Milwaukee, just barely behind them, only one spot down.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them. Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Big Red. Here's Baker. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Indiana making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Four on the clock. Here's Big Red. Rejected by Junior. And they'll keep possession. Milwaukee leading by 6. Lights out. The pass to Kuzma. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Lights out. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Brandon Pajimski. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shots of the night.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
That one misses.
Yeah, that's when you turn it up. I can turn it up. Keep going. Bro, I just charged my shit. Come on, man. Literally just charges.
And he sings the second. And he nails the third. Indiana trails by 8. Pass to Big Red. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Number 5, the Bucks.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Tate takes the 3. Baker grabs the board. And here's Indiana now. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. Here's Big Red. He's covered by Tate. Big Red misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Baker. And that one's on target from the wing. Baker's got 5.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Kuzma outside. Outside Anunoby. Back to Tate. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Tate nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Simons outside. Pass to the monster. Yep, that one goes.
We got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Milwaukee leading by 6.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. With his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First free throw is good.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
McConnell, he's checked in for Simons. And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 59 left now in the first quarter. McConnell with it. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent pick and roll action this time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
Here's Ellis. Here's Payton. And he buries his first look.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's McConnell. 8-point game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for McConnell. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. He does not get the second one. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 7. Trent with it. Now Podziemski defending. Pass to Payton. Clock at 6. And here's Kuzma. The monster grabs the miss. It's Podziemski on the wing. Here's the monster. McConnell outside. Pass to the monster. The rebound by Payton.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
And that one drops. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's the monster. Sabonis with a screen on Anunoby. From the wing. And the basket by the monster. And so it's Milwaukee closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. And all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack.
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Brandon Podziemski out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's the monster in at the 4 spot. And for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Payton in at small forward. Indiana trails by 7. Here's the monster. Oh, nice! Big finish! And that one is stuffed right through.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Payton. Kuzma for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. And for Indiana, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Pass to Sabonis. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Ellis. Still no points. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
At the line for the Bucks, Payton. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Morant, he's checked in for Smart. Towns, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Indiana trails by 8. Left side, Podziemski. Brooks outside. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Over to the left wing. Towns against Sabonis. Double team on Towns. Here's Ellis. And Another miss by Milwaukee.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
But she was like, talking to her, talking to her.
From outside. Towns with a rebound. Milwaukee leading by 5.
She almost wanted to take my son out.
Here's
Her and her
Ellis.
mom sat me at the
Hasn't
table.
gotten one to fall yet.
Basically signing my rights over. And basically, true get raised by somebody else. What the fuck are y'all
Indiana with a
talking about?
rebound. Sabonis has got 4
Yes, he's
rebounds
kind of a
now.
good guy.
Pass to the monster. It's deflected.
And my mom was talking like he was just quiet, letting her mom talk. I'm like, this how you feel, dude?
The Bucks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Peyton finds
Oh, bro.
Anunoby.
Oh, God. I swear to God.
Trent outside. Now Towns fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's go. Dancing machine. You need dance lessons.
Tate's checked in for Trent. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
Well, you look at Tate, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, he can make it in the door. You know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Here's Ellis. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. 6 on the shot clock. The monster. Pass to Morant. Here's the monster. Pass to Big Red. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Number 1. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So my mom,
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
Blessings of having these units.
Both good from the line that time. Here's lights out. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Peyton. Outside Tate. Here's lights out. Pounded by Morant. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's lights out. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now here's Morant. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Baker. Sabonis outside. Here's Baker. Second chance shot. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's lights out. Pounded by Morant. Lights out. That's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the monster. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And the layup is good off the glass. Sabonis has got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Tate. 9 points in the game. Pass to Towns. The 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Indiana trails by 10. Here's Baker. Down low. Outside for Morant. Shot from 16. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to lights out. It's Tate on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Here's lights out. No good on the 3. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Big Red. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Number 5, Milwaukee.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year. Shoot 2.
And he drops it first. Kuminga, he's checked in for Indiana. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. So he gets them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Big Red. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Here's Trent, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Anunoby passes to Trent. To the left side wing. Here's lights out. And he can't make that one in. Indiana trails by 9. Baker, pass to Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Outside Anunoby. Here's lights out. He's got 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
And he makes a first. Milwaukee making some changes. Junior comes in for Anunoby, and Payton is subbed in for Trent. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:41 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to the monster. Here's Baker, guarded by Payton. Baker can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's lights out. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Payton's got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J. The Monsters got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Lights out. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana trails by 8. Pass to Big Red. To the inside. It's blocked.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Junior passes to lights out. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Payton. Rebounded by Big Red. Big Red's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Baker. Looking to end this. Howard home.
Oh, my. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now when they need a spark the most.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively, and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much length. We can get on the same page defensively. It's really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against Houston, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for Milwaukee.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Milwaukee leading by 6. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Big Red in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Now here is Junior. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's lights out. Off target from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
From deep three-point land. Indiana with a rebound.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
They set the pick. On the take for the tie. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Junior passes to Lights Out. Now here's Tate. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Big Red. Big Red's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Milwaukee leading by 3. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Baker, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2, Baker.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Outside Payton. Towns on a screen. Pulls it. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Here's Baker, guarded by Payton. Oh, stolen by Junior. Here we go. Ooh, good look from Tate. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Tate's got 11 points.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Campbell. Just 5 on the clock. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Towns on a screen. Here's Payton. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the monster. 9 points in the game. Here's Baker. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 15 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your house squad. Get loud, down here. Who loves a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And they place in the top 10 in fast break points. They take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And while we don't talk about free throw shooting much, this team almost never wastes chances at the stripe. It's an overlooked strength for them.
So fast and blow my customers' noggins.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Tate outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
One this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Baker. He's got 15. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Big Red's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Payton. He's got 10.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Here's Baker. 6-point game. Pass to Campbell. Here's Big Red. They set the pick. Here's the monster. Off target from 3-point range. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Payton passes to Lights Out. Back to Payton. Kicks it out Towns. And here's Tate outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Big Red. Here's the monster. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. The Monster's got 12 points.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace.
Payton, no good. The Pacers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Pass to Big Red. Here's Baker, covered by Junior. Baker, ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The first free throw is good. Indiana making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for Milwaukee. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's the monster. 12 points for him. Excellent D there from Tate.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Number 5, the Bucks.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tate. And so Tate nails both of them. Indiana trails by 6. Pass to the monster. To the paint. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Lights Out. Defended by Podziemski. Lights out. No good.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Here's the monster. And he banks in the layup. The Monsters got 14 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Tate. Back to Payton. The fader. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Podziemski. No points so far. Clock at 4. Here's the monster. Pass to Baker. There's the triple. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The 3 ball. Lights out. That's good. He's got 14.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Campbell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Lights Out. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Indiana trails by 6. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with the spark to get the offense going.
Changes. Kuzma's checked in for Junior, and Ellis is subbed in for Tate.
That's all they're trying to get. That's all they're trying to get there. Because Case was already hit. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because you know how Rich is, you know how he is. That's why I was like, dang, Kingston could be Rich is dead.
And here's Podziemski. Still no points.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Sabonis. And it's in there. Sabonis has got 8.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's
He's already
16
he's already
points
in
for
there.
him.
And he's the one that
The shot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Payton's got 7 now in this quarter. Indiana trails by 6.
Even the quarter one.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Baker. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Payton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And here's Podziemski. Here's Baker. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Payton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Indiana. Towns, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Morant. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Kuzma, the pass to Payton. Here's Ellis.
Start the U.S.
5 on the clock. Here's Payton. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word.
Get your year off to a strong start. The great deal and the brand starts under new safety. Protection.
Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We got to have some presence down there. Not just try to outscore them. We got to have them feel us. We got to make it hard on them.
Well, that's a staple of Coach Carlisle's game plan, wanting his guys to play with purpose on defense.
It's what makes him such a great coach. When the defense isn't up to par, he's going to call his guys out on that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Tate in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Tate. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Big Red. Big Red's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Morant. Here's Big Red from behind the arc. It's tipped, and he stays with it. Count it. Good. Big Red's got 11 in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustment successful so far.
And here's Tate outside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Big Red. Anunoby covering. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Morant. Here's Big Red to tie it up. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Tate going inside and finished off by Tate.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the board, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
misses the glass on the layup. Tate's got 23 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Anunoby gets it to go. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Big Red. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Ball goes to Milwaukee.
Junior's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Tate. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Indiana with a rebound. Campbell pass to Morant, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Outside Morant. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Campbell. And Indiana misses again. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Junior passes to Ellis. It's Tate on the wing. Rebounded by Big Red. Indiana trails by 4. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Milwaukee's shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Towns, left side. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Lights Out. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, number 15. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. Podziemski comes in for Ja Morant. Ellis is checked in for Milwaukee. And that's good as he hits both shots. Indiana trails by 4. Outside Podziemski. Here's Campbell. And Indiana misses again.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Payton taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana trails by 6. Baker pass to Sabonis. Outside Podziemski. Picked by Sabonis. Pass to Baker. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Baker's got 23 points.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Ellis. Here's Lights Out. From 8 feet away. Drops it in. Lights Out's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that side, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Baker. Fires for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Junior's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Payton. Indiana with a rebound. Campbell's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Back to Podziemski. Tries it from the top of the key, and right through it goes. Podziemski's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
So 20 years. This way, probably. Let's see what it also shows you a list of all your
Wheelchair is its own medicine space. Connecting medical devices and medical providers is really that's enough. The person is free.
They did not beautiful messages with everybody approach again the root causes of any problem. We're giving them stupidity so they can focus on the face of the animals.
So both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Lights Out. Pass to Junior. Outside Payton. Outside Tate. 6 to shoot. On target from range. Tate's got 26 points.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now here is Junior. Yep, count it. And now an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Big Red. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
We look to your points and say half of your cards. So we it's the trip on that promise to get your value as you know your first chance. We keep using still good. Even the early with adjustment and the great sport.
And he drops the first.
It's the idea that the universe paid and we do the companies get back out there. From the left, still good on it. I don't have big slick looking goggles / glasses. No idea how to simply do something genius. But no doubt you're saying I need social content.
It's both from the stripe. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Tate. Here's Payton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And so Moran will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to the monster. Here's Baker. Puts up a deep 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Bucks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Oh, it's stolen away. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And rejected. Here's Lights Out with the drive. Indiana with a rebound. Morant pass to Baker. Here's Big Red. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Pacers, number 1. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within single digits. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:25 left in the game. Outside Tate. It's a one-on-one situation. 18 feet out. Big Red misses. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Payton. Towns outside. Launches a 3. Lights Out. That's good. Lights Out's got 12 points in just the second half.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bucks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Red Hot.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Here's Lights Out. So Milwaukee wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
It's a big motivator about Dillion because you played a real reckless, fast-paced Wednesdays as a last. And sometimes you need to slow down. I love that. Getting downhill within the belly of the goal, the catch, the swing, the spin set. A lot of stuff Michigan's team, so many things hard to happen for you. You have to position players, you have to stay healthy. The one thing no one really talks about is you have to have players who are willing to be unselfish, who are willing to share in the success of one another. I think that's what we saw all the guys that were figures for them. They share and they share they were nice. We're like 29 points and no second chance. We're getting pursued. Back in the hands of the league. Step. We turns over. We talked about how they just put you down and make them comfortable, but on the offensive end, about 6 of their 9 rotation players have a 6 rate of over 10%. And that is, in a nutshell, tells you that it's not just the starting guard and starting 2 guard, it's every rotational player that's game. Even over years, they'll be over case. What's the difference with Jason? Just it's more of a free eagerness to get into your offense a little sooner than swing it. He's done that already 2 or 3 times. Wait for his teammates to catch up. I can see one word that I think is that he shot that eagerness. It's going to bring up focus. Part of this game, maybe it doesn't have some of it just is not another game. Leading for Wednesday early, and you can go back a little bit. Standing calls on. Another one of those tough role player in this team that they're just needing nowadays. It used to be always a role player, but essentially every player on the great team is a role player. You all have a role to play, and you saw his role there get it through. You know, just what the second foul on Dominic Stewart. Michigan has him taking a higher English numbers back.
The Senator Stockton Stadium. You need the right tool for the job. They will make sure that your outfits are up to date. Don't miss it. Manually.
I'll give you my bike if you can prove you know your finances. Sure. How many subscriptions are you paying for right now? Let's download Rocket Money and we'll see if you're right. Oof. Okay, it actually looks like you're paying for 15, which is costing you $290 a month. All right, let's try again. How much did you spend on food delivery last week? $50. It's actually up to $120. Okay, I'm gonna give you one last try. How much did you spend on online shopping this month so far? $130. Actually, $320. What are you spending all that on? Which means, okay, what have you been? It's all in the app. Look, Rocket Money has all your expenses in one place, and it even helps you create a budget based on your past spend. Don't worry about the subscriptions. You can cancel the ones you don't want right from the app, and it'll even try to get you a refund on something. Actually, pretty helpful. Exactly. You know what? You've been a good sport. I'm gonna let you have the bike. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. No one ever wants the bike. Download Rocket Money.
BlueChew is a telemedicine service connecting men with licensed medical providers prescribing ED meds. Get your first month free at BlueChew.com.
It's a flavor flow from that. It was self-music brings us love. Against West Virginia. It all takes on Saturday at Livingston. That one. After this, Texas Tech had 17-point comeback against Duke and MSG. Awesome. Houston has a top 5 defense in the country. Michigan won 6 undefeated teams left in college basketball. Here on that West one last thing, Nebraska survived that Ohio State late. They got games. I have a feeling if these one of those teams, if they won't be challenged to come close or take that first loss this week against Vanderbilt, still undefeated, Alabama tomorrow. Arizona against Kansas State, that's not the best one. Michigan was close to the open minutes here on 8 now. They just Arizona with that side, Alabama with that. Just shoots the lights out and they move the ball. Well, JP said it's a better thing. So that far, he gets back in the game and next thing you know, that's not enough. You might just stop. That's your detail. It's a game changer. So you guys were thinking they're running from the sideline to just for the third-year player. Awesome. The first time. One of them will look over the defense, it's fun. It's two of them guys, but the most important part of that is he understands the play. Like he knows where he's supposed to be, he knows where the pass, where the pass is going, where it's coming from, there's space, side. That's the right. Switch to another position. Offensive rebound, pretty even. A little bit more. Speed from Mara. Stay. If you save because you understand that you have to deal with them low and then ball goes out and you got to chase it out. It's just a lot of work to have to cover. Pretty much from out to in and then back out. You can unlock it. Russian. Michigan. And check on Jenner. He picks up 2 quick ones. The very determined defender, Cheddar. Usually he gets money for it. Yeah, picks up all these. Take a seat. Love that unselfishness because it's kind of less minutes this year for Cheddar. Luther stayed the same. I think also, we talked about the day-to-day, it's really when they come to the floor, they say he's the guy. Do they have the feel? So, us is knowing that he gets guys to their spot. Just practice as well. And like that, look, they take this down. It's taking 1-1. This person, good option. Penn State down the line, their best foul shooter. 85% points that I think. Yeah, it's one of those situations where Penn State that if you're going to put people on the line, like we saw against Michigan State, for the point, you have to get there. I mean, for the team that have young guys, the hardest part is learning how to defend without fouling. So just changes the direction of the game. You're not getting from the foul line. Just be up there at so many times. Like we're going to hang out on the tree and sit on the hard. Take the part 3 minutes from my foot. Clark with this first down. Michigan is stretched it to 10. And State got early by 6. Here's Reed. Shown by Casey recovers. Goes along again on this side of the floor. It's a hard if you do against Michigan. They're so big, their guards are so active. Four guys on one side of the floor. Literally, they can guard you with 2.5 men. To get away with this one. Lead by Lindbergh, following up on it. I think it's one of those guys that has to have confidence in themselves. Their coaching staff believes in you, and sometimes players, we're the last folks to really believe that we're as good as everyone else knows we are. I think yes, it's one of those guys. You don't see that in a veteran that often, but they need him. They need him at margins of the floor. I think the state requires that. It takes you longer. Just defensive pushing man, you need to coach differently. There's no work that good. You have to be these spots and you are good. Mason out himself, that's 14 points. His career high has been matched in less than 20 minutes. He's playing at a different pace. Just different minutes. Penn State is playing at a different pace than his own team. And you just get as he's in his spot where he's supposed to be. This is the first time he hit the floor. You notice the difference. They're not just jumpers. He's got to the rim as well. So he was doing late in the year last year, Big Ten tournament, NCAA tournament. Good work on the big this year. Games on Saturday, MVP front runner Scott for the Rams against Bryce Young and the Panthers. Then on Sunday, if you are the season I'm beginning to be like Michigan there for the yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Where I live, there's really no question. Everybody don't know to see. No question at all. Seahawks fans, right? About that Steve, yeah. We're only going to get the division. Still here now. That clock still on for Penn State. For Michigan, and get at least one more time. Steers it out. It's on to 8 o'clock. Where else can I sit on the guard? Which Billy just Casey gets the range of orange in the game. Great job by Gianni. Take a look, 15. So it's flat. Maybe carefully wide going. Right here, bar. Right there. Contact going. There. There. Big. So, did either of those happen before zeros on the clock like this? Right. Defensive was on the calling a foul, right? They wanted the shoulder to be before zeros the next one. But that's what they were calling it. By the way, that is amazing. It is amazing. It's very dark, isn't it? And one day, so many things that they have no black. You know, use more black. I think I did the same debate recently. There's no black anymore black uniforms. It's everywhere you go. Are you trying to do? I know that I'm very happy, so I believe that I grew up a Michigan fan. Which Navy is actually kind of Navy is a pitch. It's a special pitch. Maybe never should have put. Yes, but it's someone's pitch. Maybe it's a pitch. Yes, you're not calling yellow. You're not going to trust me. After my so it's on the second, it's a shot block time. It's a pitch foul. It's 6 points. So it's not a shot. There's a save. That's not
Do that here because using AI to build a logo, website, and social content, it's like the Lord knows. Dollars ain't dollars. They don't belong with confidence.
You're fine. Yikes. Leaky refrigerator full of power. Oh, dude. What's that? I'm an 8-feet granddaughter. But your future is bright with an American Home Shield warranty to protect your covered appliances and home systems. Let it be fun. It'll be talked about it. Home Shield will be warranty. Our nutritionists have always focused on physical health and not so much on finish. That's why they free I tried. I filled PSAP with my awesome nutrition. I'm a drug deposit. I get 1.9% interest. Plus, I can get $5,000 on my pay when I say, and 3.5% APY on my savings. My first was 700, and my client started rate. Start banking fee-free at time. Never with us helping.
You guys are playing 7,000 miles or a hair transplant. You don't have to. Honestly, it's the smart short scoot over 500,000 procedures, 1,005 star reviews, and board certified doctors right here in the U.S. Honestly, because they're one of your restoration expert.
So having experience and regaining my confidence is the best decision I made.
Possibly gave me back my real hair in one day. That's right. One day is all it takes. And get your real hair back. Don't risk your health or your hair. With Wisely, you get the latest technology, expert aftercare, and results you can trust. Right now, Wisely is giving away a free real hair starter kit plus a new $300 gift card. All you scan is this QR code.
If you want the best results, you go to the best place, and that's Wisely.
No matter what stage of hair loss you're in, Wisely has a solution for you, and it's all backed by the Wisely Real Results Guarantee. Scan, call, or go to Wisely.com right now. Wisely Real Results, right around the corner.
Nothing stops rail. Plus, sticks on the left. And stay one team that's already been fishing this year. Closing in its own second half. Michigan finished 13 to start the year. Up by 9 is right out of Michigan starts to slow in the game. It's interesting when you see these teams that we know are really good when they can start slowing it down. So it's just the switch. You know, one half. You know, you have to deal with it. I got to get kids to go on it first. Controlling less, allowing them to stay in the stands before that. You can't have that shot, especially when you know a guy like this. Don't get Casey to do things on the way. What are you going to do? He is playing. You need one of those forward fillers, man. Like a ball can leaks. He runs those leaks, but that's going to be his own team. They understand. And I think And I think the pace of that first half helped Red State down man. Red may go out of this game with nothing over by Michigan. That's not in the state. We got out of that front state lead just because we're throwing it. Penn State's better. First 2 seconds of the game. You did stretch it out by double digits a couple of times. If you need to direct back in there, 4-5. Just standing still, I think there's no understanding. Which makes no sense, bro. I got to we're not getting ready to see. It's one of the if there's going to be a consolidation in charge of those, first of all, you're ball person. You can put us out by a read. That's the hardest thing far. A long block. That board for years. You can't get it. Possession almost. So let's talk about the beginning of the game. Finishing plays if we can stay, they're going to get this ball. We give this sort of this is the back end of it. Can't fall asleep on that opposite side here. Inside, let Livermore come in and get that here. Of course, Michigan State. We've got this ball back, but the finish plays. Wearing the white uniform every single time down. Just finish the plays. Let the work out these players. Like these are damn too. If they Carson's and having crystal balls and anything. It's 7. Early second. It affects the pace. It doesn't only affect their foul situation, but it affects the pace and it makes them a chance to get closer to free throws. There's Lefebvre. Takes it up for the one hits a 3. And a long rebound to the plays. Wasn't good for Nets. 3 billion plays. And if the difference right there, you stop. The job is not done. You force a long 3. Billion stop. He walks. The gun goes against it. And it's just getting. The six. Here's your experience.
Look.
They did 4 for him. 2 points, Casey. 2 brings up to 10. Eric's the only one for Penn State. Listen, he didn't even go to the Chiefs. He was on the score. And Eric's leading in. And I'll be something. It's a Michigan team that averages 26 points a game in transition. So you can to score in the half court if you can. You've already stopped it once or twice.
Clip.
You don't see them often. They don't jump off the show. This is for gas. Shrewsbury gas. Tomorrow gas. Could go even because, you know, he's got play. See the he's one of those guys. He's a real guy. I'm not to give. They hang out. They just fill in the kids nicely, nicely made. I just believe everyone has their part. It's just hard. I just understand what we're supposed to do. it's down here, I'm just one baseline. This is the stage with it. You want to give him a certain way. He goes back to the guys and you can get that respect. You're just playing steady the game. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm moving savage, calling on my